So yesterday we talked about the problems in our ministry and began trying to figure out what are we needing to solve. As hard as that was, it's been really exciting to talk to people here about the ministry, all the field people, all the staff from headquarters, and just talk about their passion for this ministry and why they care about it so much, and stories of kids coming to Christ even this summer, and what God is doing, bringing kids from darkness to light, and just how powerful our ministry is. And I just get jazzed up about what we do. I think about what else I would want to do with my life, and I can't think of anything. This is amazing. And so I'm excited to talk about today what the solutions to some of these problems could be, and how we move forward when we're in a challenging place. So let's get to it. Well, I'm standing here with Ken Mentz. Hi, Ken.
Hello.
Good friend of mine. And we are, this is lunchtime on day 3. And just wanted to ask you, Ken, first of all, what are we doing today?
Well, today we've been talking about problems. Yesterday we tried to identify the big problems, and then today we've been drilling down a little bit more on what are the issues and challenges that we're looking at. And it's been really encouraging to me, even in the midst of how difficult the conversation has been, because we're talking about stuff that really matters, and they're talking about stuff that we all have been talking about for years, but really kind of in clusters and not really as a group that are really interested in making decisions. And so I've been encouraged by the intensity of the discussion, because it's been frustrating. You can see people. I've been ticked off, in it. But also, it's like these are conversations that we've got to have with people.
Right.
If we
Absolutely.
don't have them, it just stays under the surface. And so we're working on those problems. We're talking about them and identifying them. I think we just can't wait to start getting to the solutions.
Right.
But if you don't identify the problems well, then you don't get good solutions. So I'm hopeful because of that. It's interesting how many layers there are to the problems, because we're finding that the thing that you think is a problem isn't really the problem, and so you get to that, and then, well, that isn't it either, and you just keep going down and down and down until finally, the group kind of goes, I think that's it. So like I said, it's hard work, it's frustrating, but it's really good.
I'm here with Lindley. What's your last name?
Sullivan.
And you're from?
San Diego.
San Diego. Tell me your thoughts about the week so far.
It's been a lot. I think today and yesterday it's been a lot of digging up problems and unearthing these things, and I think that there's been a sense of relief on our staff in the room of just being able to finally say things that I think a lot of people have been wanting to say for a long time. I think coming in, it was a question of how are we going to feel heard. It's so many people from so many different backgrounds who've been with so much different types of experience. My questions were kind of how are we going to come together and be heard and actually walk out with solutions. And I think through this week we're seeing collaboration in a way that I haven't seen on staff before, of coming in equal voices and really saying this is how we're feeling and this is what we need to change. And I think we're getting closer to solutions and we're getting closer to action steps, which is what I have been dreaming of.
So I'm here with CJ Neal, my bud from Indianapolis.
I really think that being here this week is giving hope, even as a leader, for being able to communicate what our leadership team is doing to the rest of our team on the field. And so I think going back home, I'll have a greater confidence in our leadership team, and that what I'm communicating is going to be good for us on the field.
Do you think that we can fix any of these problems that we got on the board?
I think we can. I'm very optimistic about several of them. Will we fix everything this week? No, not looking for that. But I think that we'll have a good, kind of some of the good whys in place for some of the decisions that have been made. And I think that's what a lot of people in the field are looking for. There's some ambiguity that I think will be cleared up. I think it'll be good for everybody.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, CJ. Well, I'm here with Amanda Gagnon. Amanda, tell us about your role. What are you doing here?
Yeah, so I'm with campus, so I'm on the campus executive team. I'm one of the field missions directors. So how it relates with you guys is I help coach our field missions with high schools, so Kevin and Jeanette and your mission directors.
What are some things that have stood out to you so far?
Gosh, I think You know, I think the one thing that's been so clear is how much passion you guys have to reach your students, how you want them to win, how you want them to be loved and cared for. You want them to receive Jesus. Obviously, we all want that, but how there are significant challenges for you to even do your job. Even some of the most basic, simple things that obviously we want to free up, but how you guys aren't. The overwhelming experience is not feeling freed up to actually reach these students.
Well, the day's over. Today we worked through all the problems. We whittled it down to about 7 or 8 problems we feel like are the main problems in our ministry, and we voted on them and picked 4 that we feel like, okay, these 4 are the best ones to start working on. So we started working on them and brainstormed some solutions today, and tomorrow we're gonna whittle down those solutions to something that'll work. So now we're off to dinner, and we will see you tomorrow.